and was just looking at Donette and communing with her, that was a message for her. And so she interpreted it right. And that is one of the things that can happen. So there are many signs, like I said, that your deceased ones are coming. Dream visitations, Donette talked about that. This is the most common way to be visited by those in spirit. Both deceased or loved ones usually come in this form. While you may not talk to yourself and say, you know, that you're seeing a spirit or you're having a spirit visitation, even if you've had one, these types of dreams are much different than regular dreams. In spirit visitation dreams, a deceased loved one often enters a dream as it's surrounded by some sort of light, or they are surrounded in a familiar setting that you two would understand. For Donette, it was the car. In the dream, they may talk to you or they may not, or they may deliver messages. Usually, they're bringing some kind of comfort, and they're saying that things are okay, and they're saying that they've made it. Sometimes I've had clients report that to me. Sensing their presence, something else Donette hit on. Many people report sensing the presence of their loved one. You might notice a shift when they're around, either a change in the energy or the movement or the temperature of the air. Perhaps at night, you notice a pressure in the bed next to you. Now, I will say the reason that I decided to tell my angels, hey, y'all, I can't handle them coming, because I heard pressure in a room that I was in a bedroom one evening by myself, and I heard the carpet kind of crunching down and like someone was stepping on the carpet. And I thought, okay, y'all, listen, I know you might want to talk, but I can't. I will not. Okay. I'm not that brave. I have a friend who is. That's not my particular thing. So you might feel some pressure. If you're close to the person and you feel that you are visiting and you feel that there's a presence that's happening while they're alive, you may still have that ability to understand when they're shifting from this spirit form into physical form to come talk to you. And so that's one of the things. Some people feel their touch. A lot of people report being touched. A lot of people, and it's interesting that spirit communicates in all these ways. When I'm getting messages, sometimes I might feel a tingle on my right side of my brain. Okay. So I feel it almost like someone's like running their fingers lightly tickling the top of my head. That's how I know. I spoke with other mediums that I've been to and I have been friends with that said that they would feel kind of like a little ringing or tingling in their ear. There are noises, there are all kinds of things. So it's the same with your loved ones too. They come in those ways. So feeling their touch is a common way, and it makes you feel connected with them. It might be in a time when you need a little bit more connection. Smelling their fragrance. Who here has ever smelled the perfume or the cologne or the odor, whatever that may have been, of a past loved one? I was at a seance once and I heard someone say that they smelled this kind of like onion rings, like a grinder. They were from Cape Cod, and they call them grinders up there, subs, and they said that their uncle loved grinders. For some reason they would always smell grinders, so we all got a good laugh out of that. So it's not always like frou-frou and magical and on the wings of angels. Sometimes you're smelling a hoagie, but that knows that Uncle Joe is there and he's talking to you. Hearing their voice. Some people distinctly hear voices being called out. Sometimes there's unexpected electrical activity. Now, there's another show that I'm going to be doing soon called Sliders, and it's a phenomenon where you shift the energy of things around you as a person. But spirit does that all the time. Light bulbs might blow because we're all energy. And this is what I'm always saying. We're all connected. We're all energy. So a light bulb might blow. Something might go out. The TV might turn off and on. Spirit really does shift energy. I'm going to go through quickly these last because we're coming to the end. You may get a phone call. And one person gave an account that I'll read to you quickly. It said, the day my father passed over, I received several phone calls from the unknown numbers with nothing but static on the other line. While discussing this event with my friends, they recounted similar experiences. So since the phone is an electrical object, manipulating the energy makes it very easy. Number 8 is receiving a symbolic message, a sign, coincidence, or synchronicity. Okay, they also communicate through animals and small objects like we talked about. Number 9 is movement. So seeing objects move in your home. And then 10 is seeing an apparition in a photo or a hologram or an orb. Okay, so there are some of the ways, guys. I want to thank you for joining us today. Pay attention to what's around you and join us next week, and we will continue to evolve together.